Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P2721 signifies an issue related to the Pressure Control Solenoid D circuit. This error means there is a high input detected on the control circuit of the solenoid, commonly associated with Honda's continuously variable transmission, or CVT. The transmission control system influenced by this solenoid is crucial for smooth operation and shifting of gears. When the Diagnostic Trouble Code P2721 triggers, it often hints at electrical rather than mechanical issues. This code necessitates a detailed understanding of how electrical signals interact with the transmission system components, particularly the CVT lockup clutch control solenoid valve. This solenoid is responsible for managing the engagement of the lockup clutch, impacting performance and efficiency. The error code P2721 is specifically related to the Pressure Control Solenoid D, which plays a pivotal role in the CVT operation of Honda Civics from 2011 to 2015. This solenoid helps regulate the pressure within the transmission to ensure proper gear engagement and fluid dynamics. It is located within the transmission system, typically in proximity to the valve body. The function of the solenoid is to control the flow of transmission fluid to the CVT lockup clutch system, which optimizes fuel efficiency and performance. When this error code presents itself, it denotes an electrical problem, either a short circuit or an issue with the input signal, rather than a mechanical fault within the transmission components. Recognizing that it is an electrical issue is crucial for the troubleshooting process. The causes of DTC P2721 can range from simple to complex. The primary issue is often related to an electrical circuit failure stemming from a malfunction within the wiring harness connected to the solenoid. This includes potential shorts to ground, which can lead to improper functioning of the solenoid. Another possible cause could be a faulty solenoid valve itself, which may fail to operate within the required parameters. Additionally, it is essential to consider the overall condition of the transmission control unit and its ability to send correct signals to the Pressure Control Solenoid D. These potential causes should be evaluated methodically to ensure accurate diagnostics and repairs. Symptoms associated with DTC P2721 can manifest in various ways, indicating underlying issues with the vehicle's transmission system. Drivers may notice engine performance issues, such as hesitation during acceleration or erratic shifts. Additionally, unusual behavior from the transmission itself, including slipping gears or delayed engagement when shifting from park to drive, can occur due to the solenoid's improper operation. Another clear indicator is the illumination of the dashboard warning light, which signifies that a diagnostic trouble code has been triggered. In some cases, drivers may also experience a drop in fuel efficiency, as the CVT struggles to perform optimally without the correct solenoid input signals. Paying attention to these symptoms is crucial for timely and effective resolution. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P2721 involves verifying the problem by turning the ignition switch to the on position or activating the engine start-stop button. This step is critical as it awakens the vehicle's electrical systems, allowing the inspection process to commence. After switching on the ignition, the next action is to clear the existing DTCs using the HDS, or Honda Diagnostic System. Clearing the codes helps in resetting the system, providing a clean slate to check for any pending or confirmed DTCs that may arise again. After clearing, start the engine and allow it to run for at least 1 second before rechecking for DTCs. If DTC P0971 appears at this stage, this indicates a confirmed failure, and you should proceed to the next step in the repair process. Conversely, If no DTCs like P0971 emerge, it may suggest an intermittent issue, requiring further investigation based on recorded freeze data. In the second step of troubleshooting DTC P2721, the focus shifts to testing the CVT lockup clutch control solenoid valve, an essential component in the transmission system. This test establishes whether the solenoid valve operates correctly, as its malfunction can trigger the DTC. Begin by assessing its functionality to determine if it is working as designed. If the solenoid performs without issues, this indicates that the problem lies elsewhere, and you should proceed to the next step of diagnostics. Conversely, if the solenoid is found to be non-functional, it will necessitate further investigation into the wiring or possibly the solenoid valve itself. Understanding the proper operation of this component is vital for resolving the error and restoring the vehicle's performance. The third troubleshooting step consists of conducting a shorted wire check in the LCCLS line. Begin by turning the ignition switch to the lock position, which powers down the vehicle's electrical system for safety. Following this, jump the SCS line using the Honda Diagnostic System, or HDS, which prepares the circuit for testing. Next, you will need to disconnect specific connectors, namely the solenoid wire harness 8P connector, located on the engine harness side, and the PCM connector B. This allows for a clearer path to examine the integrity of the circuit. At this point, continuity must be assessed between test points of the LCCLS wire. Test conditions must ensure that the ignition is in lock or off mode, and that the designated connectors remain disconnected. Confirming continuity will determine whether there's a short to ground in the wiring, which could be the root cause of the DTC. The final troubleshooting step involves checking the CVT lockup clutch control solenoid valve for any faults. Start this step by removing the solenoid wire harness to gain access to the solenoid's connector terminals. With the harness disconnected, you will proceed to measure the resistance between two test points of the solenoid. This diagnostic test assesses whether the solenoid coil is functioning within the specified resistance range of 4.9 to 6.6 ohms. If the solenoid reads within this range, it indicates that the component itself is operating correctly, thus warranting a replacement of the solenoid wire harness. Should the measurement fall outside this specified range, it suggests that the solenoid valve is faulty and requires replacement of the valve body. This step is crucial in ensuring that all components are evaluated for functionality in resolving the DTC P2721. Following the completion of repairs for DTC P2721, it is imperative to conduct a final verification of the repair work performed. Start this process by rechecking the diagnostic trouble codes using the Honda Diagnostic System, or HDS. This step helps ascertain whether the previously indicated DTC P2721 has been cleared from the system. Additionally, it's crucial to confirm that the vehicle operates correctly, reflecting the successful resolution of the initial issue. A drive test of the vehicle should be conducted under various conditions to ensure the transmission functions smoothly, without any signs of delays or erratic behavior. Monitoring the engine performance during this test is vital for validating that the adjustments made have rectified the problem. Proper documentation of the repairs, along with test drive results, will provide a comprehensive overview of the system's status. Preventive maintenance is key in avoiding DTC P2721 from recurring in Honda Civic vehicles. Regularly inspecting and maintaining the electrical connections associated with the transmission system can prevent miscommunication and signal disruptions that contribute to solenoid failures. Routine changes of transmission fluid are also essential, as contaminated or old fluid can impair solenoid performance and overall transmission function. Additionally, monitoring for any new DTCs empowers drivers to take early action if issues arise, ensuring continued efficiency from the system. By incorporating these maintenance practices, users can retain optimal performance of their vehicle while also prolonging the lifespan of the transmission components. It's wise to incorporate these checks into regular service schedules to avert unwelcome surprises. In conclusion, DTC P2721 serves as an essential indicator of potential issues within the Honda Civic's transmission system, specifically revolving around the Pressure Control Solenoid D and its electrical circuit. Recognizing that this error stems from an electrical fault rather than a mechanical one is vital for accurate diagnostics. Timely troubleshooting steps, including testing the solenoid and checking for electrical continuity, guide technicians toward identifying root causes effectively. Conducting final verification post-repair ensures confidence in the vehicle's operational state, while preventive maintenance helps mitigate future risks. By employing diligent diagnostic practices and adhering to maintenance schedules, drivers can enjoy reliable performance from their Honda Civic's transmission system, reducing the likelihood of encountering DTC P2721 again. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.